Hey, come here. It's me, your favorite secret podcast host, here from your favorite secret podcast. Today's adventure really flew me for a loop. It's got disappearing airplanes and mysterious triangles in the beautiful shores of the Caribbean Sea. I'm Carly Q, and this is Who, When, Wow Mystery Edition.
Our past is vast and wild. Many things have brought us to this day. As history has been compiled, some important details have slipped away. In our spectacular shared existence, we consider it our business to recognize a few folks you may not know. Made important inventions, asked all the right questions. History will never be the same.
When I got into work this morning, I was devastated. On my way in, I'd read a rumor online that my favorite brand of whipped cream was being discontinued. Linda, how am I gonna eat pie without it?
Can't you just, try another brand?
No. I was truly beside myself. Why is everything in the world so awful and so terrible?
Okay, well, have a nice day.
Down in the basement, I went to find my rat friend Nibbles right away. I needed some emotional support. They're saying it's gone, Nibbles, for good. Gone, I tell ya. I told her all about the whipped cream rumor, hoping she'd provide me some solace, but instead... Social media isn't a trustworthy news source, and I shouldn't be taking it at face value. So I shouldn't believe everything I read online? Before Nibbles could answer, though, something new came down the vacuum tube. Ooh, a new time-sealed file.
Event, December 1945. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Flight 19.
Flight 19 in Florida. What do you think, Nibs? Some sort of airport mystery in the Everglades? I pulled out my digital assistant device, HDAD, bird attack on the Boca Raton boardwalk, and entered in the keywords from the event. 1945, Fort Lauderdale, Flight 19.
This file most likely refers to the disappearance of 5 airplanes during a training exercise in 1945, commonly attributed to the mysterious area known as the Bermuda Triangle.
Ooh, how exciting. Ooh, and what kind of triangle? Isosceles, acute, obtuse?
Analyzing. Or analyzing.
Right, I guess we'll have to wait till lunch to learn more.
Analyzing.
Yes, Nibbles,
Analyzing.
it is possible Lewis is going to want to get in on this. We can handle that, right? Don't tell him I said this, but it's been kind of fun having him around. Good. Now, until then, I've got to get some work done. I got right down to filing my files,
Catalog.
which was actually a nice distraction from how upset I was about the whipped cream.
Catalog.
And before I knew it,
Attention, Butthead employees. Time for midday meals. It's eat a salad with a spoon day. On your mark, get set, go!
lunchtime!
Carly Q. We going on an adventure today?
Hi, Lewis. Yep, today we've got an airplane mystery down in Florida.
Florida? But I didn't have time to build a base tan.
You don't have to come if you don't want to.
Well, I didn't say that. Come on, let's go.
And with that, we took off for the elevator.
I'm so excited. Can you put some suntan lotion on my back?
No, Lewis, I will not do that.
This is an area
Nope,
I never
sorry,
get.
you're gonna have to get burnt. We gotta go.
Aw.
Hi, Odie.
Hello, basement companion. Louis.
Odie.
Another mystery today?
Yep. This one's all about the disappearance of 6 airplanes in the Bermuda Triangle.
The what?
Ah, the Bermuda Triangle. It's an area in the Caribbean between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, where lots of ships and planes have crashed, sunk, or disappeared.
Yikes. And we're going there?
Well, to Fort Lauderdale, at least.
Some people claim the disappearances can be explained by rational science, but others think there are more mysterious forces at work.
Ooh, my favorite kind of forces.
Then do we remember our time travel rules?
No changing anything in the past.
That's right. What else?
We have to be back by the end of lunchtime so we don't get caught.
Very good. Remember too that the elevator's time cloak function will make your clothing more appropriate to the time and place.
Change my clothes? But this outfit is so on point. This doesn't just happen.
It does if you got dressed in the dark.
Ugh,
Anyway,
excuse me.
the planes disappeared on December 5th, 1945. But the time seal extends to a week after that. So the soonest I can send you back to is December 12th.
Sounds good.
Then just remember, you two, be wary of storms and stories alike.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Okay, here you go. I hope you like geometry. Because, you know, it's a triangle. Never mind.
I really wish I put some suntan lotion!
We made it! We are here in...
Ugh, a basement? Guess I didn't need a tan after all.
Oh, look, there's a plaque on the wall. Naval Air Station, Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Wait, I thought the Navy was all about boats. They have Navy planes, too?
Oh, yeah. They feel the need for speed. This must be where the missing planes were based. Let's go have a look upstairs. What do you think, Nibbles?
I think you might want to take a look at your clothes first.
Army uniforms?
Navy, actually, I assume.
You look good, Carly.
Thank you.
What about me?
What about you?
I don't know, Nibbles. Are you saying khaki isn't my color?
Okay, let's just keep on track here, folks. We found a staircase and went up to the main floor of the base. There was a bustle of activity, lots of military folks running around.
Anything on radar?
Wow, everyone seems so stressed. I wonder if they have a wellness room here.
They're probably trying to figure out what happened to the missing airplane. A tall man in a fancier uniform than the rest spotted us from across the room.
You two, I don't recognize you. You must be the radio specialist and from the DC office, yes?
Yep. Yes, we are indeed the radio specialists from DC. That's us. Breaker 19. I'm Maverick, and this is Goose.
I'm not a goose.
Just go with it.
Colonel Ringer, nice to meet you. Let me explain the situation. Flight 19 was a group of 5 bomber planes on a training run. The mission was a routine 2-hour patrol from Fort Lauderdale, due east for 150 miles, north for 40 miles, and then return to base.
And they never made it back, right?
That's correct. We sent out other planes and boats to search for them, but one of the search planes was lost too.
I'm sorry, but how do you lose planes? They're huge.
Lois. So what was the weather like when they left?
The weather was fine when they first took off, but it got worse as the day wore on, and by the time they went missing, it was storming.
And then the plane that you sent out to search for them went missing too?
Correct. We think it may have crashed. We found burning wreckage and an oil slick near where it was last seen. But over the past week, we've searched more than 250,000 square miles of Atlantic and Gulf waters, and nothing else has been found.
I am so sorry to hear all that. It is so tragic.
I once lost a toe ring in the ocean. It's so hard to find anything out there.
Well, the best thing we can do now is help piece together what happened. Let's get you two to the radio room. Follow me.
I should be in front of you, Carly Q. I'm higher status. Excuse me.
You brought up your toe ring today, so you stand behind me. Lewis and I followed the colonel through the base as he explained our task.
There were a number of radio transmissions from the pilots on the mission, mostly from the leader, Lieutenant Charles C. Taylor. We need the two of you to take a listen and hopefully find us some clues we might have missed.
Yes! Hunting for clues is what I do. He led us into a small radio control room that looked out over the airfield. This was where they kept all of the radio equipment that they would use to talk to the pilots in the airplanes. It had a big map of the area on one wall, but otherwise it was stuffed to the gills with all kinds of communication equipment.
The tapes of the transmission are on that machine right there.
Real quick, before we get started, in terms of these missing planes, do you think that something paranormal might have happened?
Paranormal? You mean like ghosts?
Sure, or anything supernatural, since we are in the Bermuda Triangle after all.
The what?
The Bermuda Triangle.
I don't understand those words.
You don't understand the words Bermuda and triangle?
I don't understand them together. Is this some new jargon they're using up in D.C.?
Maybe the term hasn't been invented yet.
Okay, forget about that. What I'm asking is it possible that these missing planes might be related to any of the other strange disappearances around here?
Yeah, our friend Odie told us about all these boats that got lost around here, too.
Odie, that's your commanding officer?
No, she's the elevator operator.
Louis!
The what?
Don't mind him. Yes, Odie sent us here.
Well, she may be onto something. There was a disappearance of a cargo ship nearby, the USS Cyclops, during World War I. But I can't see what that has to do with our missing planes. I have to get back down to the floor. You two get working on these recordings.
Sir, yes, sir. Wow, that was tough. I've always wanted to say that.
Show off.
Let's get to it. We hit play on the first radio recording.
Cannot see land. We seem to be off course.
Can't see land and they don't know where they are? That sounds bad.
Can't they just look for Florida?
It sounds like they went too far from land and now they're just out over the open water. I bet from up there it's harder to see where you are than you might think.
Let's play the next one.
Both of my compasses are out, and I'm trying to find Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm over land, but it's broken. I'm sure I'm in the Keys, but I don't know how far down, and I don't know how to get to Fort Lauderdale.
Wait, the Keys? The little island chain south of Florida? Look here at the map. That doesn't make any sense. The training route was off the east coast of Florida. How would they have gotten all the way down south like that?
Well, maybe this is where the Bermuda Triangle stuff comes in. They were flying their route east of here, and then some mysterious force transported them 100 miles south? Maybe, I don't know, aliens?
Oh, Carly, we're already at aliens?
I don't buy it. Couldn't the lead pilot just have been lost and got turned around? Like, he thought he was over the Keys, but he actually wasn't. You just said it can be hard to tell where you are up there.
Fair enough. Let's listen to another tape. This one says it's from a different pilot.
We can't tell where we are. Everything is... Can't make out anything. We think we may be about 225 miles northeast of base. Looks like we're entering white water. Nothing seems right. We don't know where we are. The water's green, no, white.
Green and white water? Where were they?
This definitely sounds like it might be aliens.
Ugh, you have got to quit it with the alien talk already. Ixnay on the alien, eh?
I wonder if there's a clue with all their compasses not working. Maybe there was an electrical storm or something that knocked them out.
Not a bad theory. H-Dad, you have anything yet? What have you got on this compass situation?
Quick search. Match found. Compass problems are often cited in Bermuda Triangle incidents, but no specific magnetic anomalies have been found.
Okay. How about the disappearances of all these planes? Know what happened?
The most common theory for the Flight 19 bombers is simply that the lead pilot got lost, took the squadron too far out to sea, and by the time they turned back, they didn't have enough fuel to return to land.
Just like I thought. Nothing mysterious about it.
Okay, it's not exactly what you thought.
Let's go tell the colonel.
What are you aiming for here, a gold star?
Come on, let's go find him.
I have many gold stars.
We went back down to the main floor of the base and told the colonel our theory.
Unfortunately, this is what we've been assuming as well. It's a real shame what happened out there.
Real shame. A real shame, sir.
Still, it doesn't sound like you've finished listening to all the tapes.
So
get back up there and keep at it.
How long do you think it'll take to listen to everything? I was hoping to get in some beach time.
Including the search and rescue messages, air tower transmissions, and hours upon hours of ambient ocean noises. Probably another 2 to 3 days.
Oh, fun! We might just have to...
Get back to it right away. Thanks, Colonel. I pulled Louis away before he could blow our cover.
2 to 3 days? We have to be back by the end of lunch.
Which is probably coming up soon, but we don't have to tell him that.
Then let's find a quiet corner somewhere. I have another question for H-Dad.
Oh, I've got the perfect spot!
Having healed my fear of closets, I gladly followed Nibbles to a broom closet tucked away in the back of the base.
How do you know your way around here so well?
I may have snuck off earlier to steal some pie from the commissary.
Oh, you sneaky snack stealer. You had pie without me?
That is so unsanitary.
Louis, what's the question.
H-Dad, why had the Colonel never heard of the Bermuda Triangle?
It is 1945. The term Bermuda Triangle does not exist yet.
I knew it!
H-Dad, when did the term Bermuda Triangle start getting used?
The first instance was in 1964. Author Vincent Gaddis wrote a magazine article called The Deadly Bermuda Triangle. He claimed that Flight 19 was part of a pattern of strange events in the region.
Like the other planes and boats that have gone missing around here?
Right, like that USS Cyclops ship that the Colonel mentioned.
Scholars have since debunked many of the author's claims, noting that in an area with frequent tropical storms, disappearances like this are not unexpected or mysterious.
But there's been so many of them.
Error in factuality. The number of disappearances is actually not statistically abnormal, given the large number of airplanes and boats that regularly pass through this area.
So I guess with so many boats and planes always passing through here, it actually makes sense that there would be more accidents. Kind of like a really busy highway.
Okay. So wait. The Bermuda Triangle thing all just came from a story? Like, this author guy just made up the whole idea that all these crashes and stuff were connected?
It's just like Odie's riddle.
Be wary of storms and stories alike.
So that's what she meant.
What?
That just like the storm can swallow everything up, a flashy story can cloud over what really happened.
Cloud over. I see what you did there.
Incoming message from Butt Headquarters.
Lunchtime is now
Yikes,
ending.
we gotta go!
Put
Goodbye,
down
Naval
your
Air
spoon
Station.
and finish your salad, starting now.
We raced back down to the elevator, and moments later,
Oh no! I didn't take any selfies in uniform!
Welcome back, you two.
Oh, hi, Odie.
What did we learn in Florida about the missing airplanes?
That sadly, they probably crashed at sea when they ran out of fuel.
Oh?
Yeah, despite popular imagination, it doesn't sound like the Bermuda Triangle is all that mysterious.
Guess it's just kind of dangerous to pilot boats and planes in areas with stormy tropical weather.
Which brings us back to your warning. Be wary of storms and stories alike, huh?
Yes?
Turns out you should be cautious of overly hyped stories, just like you should be wary of bad storms, because both of them can lead you astray.
Sounds like you two had a very productive time down there.
I wish you could have seen us in uniform, Odie. We look good.
A tragedy I shall always regret,
Why does it feel like you're making fun of me?
because I am. Have a pleasant rest of your day, you two.
I just want Odie to be my friend.
Lois, Odie is your friend. You have to understand her sense of humor.
I don't know.
Okay?
I feel like you and Odie are closer than me and Odie.
Stop.
and
No,
that's
no,
just-
no. Louis. We're all friends. We are all friends down here in the basement.
Am I your-
Louis and I said goodbye, and after he went back upstairs, it was time for me to get down to work. I just had one quick thing to do first. Well, Nibbles, I think you were right. Remember my whole freak out this morning about the whipped cream? I'm realizing now that maybe before getting so worked up about some rumor I read online, I should actually do some research first. And you know what else? Even if the whipped cream is being discontinued, it'll be okay. Because maybe that means I'll find something that I like even more. Anyway, thanks for your help today. Sorry I wasn't able to hear the sense you were trying to talk into me. Nibbles and I high-fived, and with that, it was actually time to get some work done. But what a day! I'm still in shock that something as fascinating and mysterious as the Bermuda Triangle is all just kind of a story some writers made up 50 years ago.
Catalog.
But just goes to show you don't really know if something's true until you investigate it more. Just like I'm gonna do next week with another time-sealed mystery. Until then, this is Carly Q signing off. And remember, you never heard this.
H-Dad, initiating end credits mode. Who and Wow Mystery Edition is an original Tinkercast production with help from Gen Z Media. Handshake emoji, high five emoji. For Tinkercast, the executive producers are Guy Raz, Mindy Thomas, and Meredith Halpern-Ranzer. The shows are written by Aaron Weissman, Danielle Nicky, Tom Van Kalken, Kenny Curtis, and Mindy Thomas. Carly Shiraki is a producing consultant. Big shout-outs to Jed Anderson, Steph Sosa, Henry Moskal, Jessica Bodie, Natasha Crandall, Rebecca Kaban, Sana Ali Mohammed, Anna Daniker, Anna Zagorski, and the rest of the team at Tinkercast. Megaphone emoji, applause emoji. Who When Wow's theme song was composed and performed by The Pop-Ups. For more information on their 3-time Grammy-nominated all-ages music, find them at thepopups.com. Producers for Gen Z Media are David Kreisman, Ben Strauss, Chris Terry, Claire McClanahan, and Amy Cervini at gzmshows.com. Sound design and editing is by Chris Terry and Oded Lev Ari. Voice editing by Yoni Reckham. Headphones emoji, microphone emoji, thumbs up emoji. Original music was created by Jennifer Rokamp, and voice direction is handled by David Kreisman. Our main cast features Carly Shiraki as Carly Q, Brendan Salerno as Lewis, Melissa Vanderschiff as Nibbles the Rat, Kenny Curtis as H-Dad, and Angela Desai as Odie. Want to explore Who When Wow's mysteries even further? You can find free activities and resources to extend the wow at whowhenwow.com. And if you have a time-sealed mystery you want Carly Q to explore, email us at hello@tinkercast.com. H-Dad powering off.